Round one. DJ Dance versus the obstacles of life. Fight!
Time right. It's almost time, baby. You ready?
I'm so ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Now, make sure y'all hitting the thumbs up. Make sure y'all comment and let us know where y'all tuning in from. The show Get 'Em to the Metaverse is about to start. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Come on, make some noise. Put some fire emojis in the comment section. It's about to be insane. It's about to be insane. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah,
Hey.
you know, hey, it's called Get 'Em to the Metaverse.
Hey.
You gotta get 'em to the Metaverse. And that's joy. Yeah, over there. Yeah. And I'm Jay Dunn, and this is Get 'Em to the Metaverse. Hey! Listen up, everybody. We are so excited to have you back for another incredible episode of Get 'Em to the Metaverse. Man, I am just amped today.
Me too.
You
I'm
amped too?
so excited.
You looking good. You're looking good. Okay, can we take a moment to thank the Lord for Joy Rain looking good? If she looking good, y'all put some emojis in the comment section. We see y'all.
God.
We see y'all. But first of all, since we talking about Joy Rain, Joy, how has your day been today? How you feeling today, baby?
Oh my gosh, I am doing great. We're not gonna talk about the day that I had going to Sam's and being like the only young person in there. It looked like they was getting ready for a beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes kind of video.
Not beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes.
I had a wonderful day. I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be here, and I cannot wait to start this show.
Come on. I love to see it. Well, you know, since you had your moment, let me just get my moment real quick. Hey, everybody, it's your boy Jay Dunn. I'm here with the lovely Joy Rain, and this is Get 'Em to the Metaverse. We feeling real good today.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful day today, and yeah, you know, it's a blessing for you to be able to get in there with older people. Amen. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Now let's get talk to the fam a little bit. We got the fam in the building. D is in the building. Number one.
Hey, D.
Number one in the chat. Number one. We're gonna have to see what we can do about that. She is the first one in the chat. Mega fan. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We got Price in the building. Appreciate you with the lightning bolt, bro. What's good with you? What's good? And of course, it wouldn't be a podcast without Mama. It wouldn't be a podcast without Mama, so we appreciate you tuning in. Price said he chilling. Yeah, tuning in from ATL, she says, and she say looking good. Looking good. And look, I think that's little sis, little one down there saying,
Hey,
"Hey y'all."
hey.
Yeah, so we
Hey
having a
there.
good time today. Well, you ready to get into the news? You,
Let's go.
you sure you ready? Because I'm ready. All right, let's get into the news. Let's get into the news. We got the breaking news segment. Okay, so y'all. All right, so we got an awesome guest, so we got to get through all this good news
Yeah, we
today.
got
All right, we got to run through it.
yeah.
All right, so the first one is, let's talk about this. It seems like PlayStation VR2 has been showing up a lot in our
Yes.
comments section, in our streams a lot lately. So
Mm-hmm.
it's available for pre-order today. It's been actually available for a few days now, and so story time with the Duns.
Yes.
I'm hovering over the button to purchase the. So here's the thing: to get a PlayStation VR2, that's $549. Okay, let's just put that in the
That's
side
hot.
over there. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. So you have to have that, and then in order to use it, you have to buy another device, right? Am I
Which
correct?
is the PlayStation 5,
This is a PlayStation
the
5,
actual console.
the console itself. So you have to have both PlayStation
Hmm.
5 and the PSVR 2. So it's you're talking about $1,000 purchase. So I was thinking about and hovering over the actual purchase of the PlayStation 5. And I was like, nah, let me go check with the wife to make sure that this is right. And let's see, what did Joy Rain say? What did she say?
Nah. Mm-mm. The 2D, I mean, and then after having to buy all that, not yet. We're
Yeah,
gonna see.
it's one of those
Mm-mm.
things where we feel like we kind of have to get it because it's all a part of the process of us being a VR channel and touching all of these things. But it's like, man, the price point. Do we really need it? Is it a desire? It's not really a desire right now. So we're gonna wait a little bit later. January, February is when it comes out. I think it comes out February 22nd, around a
Yeah.
certain person's, birthday. So maybe it's a birthday gift. I mean, she probably like, this is not my birthday gift. It is not what I want. Brandon Butler said, good call on maybe not getting that. Yeah,
Nah,
it's not. We don't currently
not
think it's
yet.
a worthy purchase yet. Well, speaking of some other breaking news,
So
this,
yeah,
go ahead. You want to go with
the
this one? Go ahead.
MetaQuest. Okay, so the MetaQuest 2 is having holiday pricing, and you get two free games, which is the Beat Saber and the Resident Evil 4.
So, what
And
was the
so
price? Yeah, go ahead.
the price is $349 for the 128 gigabyte
Mm.
and $429 for the 256 gigabytes. So that is pretty good compared to having to spend $1,000, for this
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 when you got to buy the individual console, then you got to buy the individual PSVR 2 thing. It's like, come on, man.
It's like, come on, come on, come on. I mean, here's the thing too. That was the original price, and so 429. I think the original 256 gig was 399 originally, and the 128 was around 299.
And
Um,
so they went up
so
$100
they
on
went up
each.
$100 recently, right?
Hmm.
So getting two games that roughly cost about 30-40 bucks a piece, and you get the same basic. You get the Quest 2, either the 128 for 299 and what 349, right? And then
349.
and 429 for the
The
256.
256.
That's a
Yeah.
deal. That's a deal. That's a deal. I personally would buy a Quest 2, and then you get two great games, Beat Saber, which is something we're going to definitely talk about in a little bit.
Yeah.
But Resident Evil, have you ever desired to play Resident Evil?
Yes.
Oh,
I
excuse
mean,
me.
yes, I've played Resident Evils. It's just fun. Like, who doesn't like a good zombie game?
Yeah. Oh man, that is it. I love this. Somebody said dollar. Is that Dollar Beezy? I'm guessing he says the hardy part over. Man, we just getting
We
started,
just
man.
getting
Man,
started.
we just getting started, man. What are you talking about? Love it, love it. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Well, let's get to the next bit of news, which is incredible. The Notorious B.I.G. concert is going to be happening in the metaverse. In
Yeah.
the metaverse. What you got to say about that, Joy?
Well, first we got to say that they teamed up with Willie E, uh Gunpowder and Sky, and the Notorious B.I.G. estate. So
Say
it's
that.
not just them doing it all on their own. They had people and the estate behind them doing this. And it's going to feature Sean P. Diddy Combs, The Locks, Lotto, um, Lil Cease, and a special set from DJ Clark Kent. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking to see how they're going to do it. If are they going to do him justice with the
Yeah,
avatar?
that's
That's
good.
the biggest thing. But I mean, I think the tribute to it being his 50th birthday, I think that's an amazing thing that they're doing, paying tribute to him.
Yeah, and that's and look, you got Notorious Vic using the name Notorious
Hey,
in the building.
Notorious
She said,
Vic.
"I will be in. I will be there. I will be there." You know, we kind of expect you to be there since your name is kind of attached in some way to that. And she even said Resident Evil is scary. She said, "Oh, see, you sure you want to play that, Joy? You positive?
I mean, playing
You
it 2D is one thing, but playing it 3D is a whole different story. So I
hold up,
don't know.
because you couldn't even play after the fall
After the
with
fall, I couldn't get through it
zombies.
good.
So this is a whole game of zombies. I don't know. Well, let's
We
get to
gonna
the
see.
last bit of breaking news. I am excited about the Biggie concert. We will definitely be there, and that's right before a very important date for us as well, which is kind of like a lot of these dates around the VR stuff is kind of connected to us there. The last thing we're going to talk about is a big issue that we've noticed since day one of owning the Quest Pros, right?
Hmm.
And it's the microphone popping issue that people have been talking about with the Quest Pros. So, what are you thinking about this situation? Is this something that software could fix possibly, or
Well, they're saying that it's happening with the P sound, the T, K, D, G, and B noises. They said because how the Quest Pro is made and that the microphone is closer to your mouth, that it's having that issue. Um, I'm not sure what they could do to fix that. It has to be a software issue because they can't move the placement of the microphone physically.
yeah, and that's my thing too. I'm really hoping I'm really hoping that let me pull this up. Yeah. I really hope that we will be able to get some software updates that will kind of fix that because
Yeah.
when we were recording a lot of the even things for this particular podcast, it's like you can hear that you can hear it all the time. And so it's really hard. The Quest 2 didn't have that issue, which is kind
Yeah.
of when you think about a $1,500 device. Come on, let me look at the camera to Meta
Come
real
on,
quick.
go ahead, tell it.
It's $1,500. We need to be able to not have those issues, Meta. Okay, we need to not have those issues. Okay, but all that being said, we love our Quest Pros and we will continue to use them. And we got another area we want to talk about today, and that kind of gets into this last piece before we bring on our guest is the games of the week that we really love, the applications and games of the weeks that we play. You want to talk about I'm saving yours for last. Nope, I'm saving
Okay.
yours for last because you guys have saw it today. Beat Saber is my app of the week. Let me tell you guys, the
Yay.
weekend is here. Listen, I got an opportunity to get a partner with Meta and Beat Saber to work on some cool stuff for them for this new pack that
Yeah.
came out. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I love Beat Saber, this made me like fall deeper in love with Beat Saber. Like the weekend music pack, the different songs they got on it, it's just incredible. So if you guys haven't played the Beat Saber at all, get it, and then once you get it, definitely download the weekend music pack. It's incredible, guys. Like it's
Yeah, the combinations that they had for
yeah,
it on the particular beats and everything, they really did this justice. And so
they
you can
really
really
did.
get into it. So we had fun playing it.
Yeah, look at Price being all the way late and saying you need a PS5. Man, get out of here, bro. You late. You late in this thing. He said I'm just saying, nah, bro. We don't need a PS5. What we need is some more of this game that we about to show right now, and that's Joy's game of the week. What's your game of the week?
Forever Bowl, the Forever Pool this
Yeah,
time. We played Forever Bowl so
Bo.
many times.
Yes, we have.
Let's Forever Pool. And when I tell you this game is so much fun, it's like if you really like playing pool and you really want, and some people who don't even like playing pool, but you want to get into it, it'll make you like pool. It's so cool.
Yeah,
We had so much fun playing that.
I'm not gonna talk about our match and playing that. In
Yeah, we're gonna
fact,
talk about it.
no, we're not gonna talk about. We got a video gonna drop tomorrow. We're gonna, a VR date night that's dropping tomorrow about us playing this incredible game. In fact, before we bring on our guests, we want to do a little bit of a metaverse moment to show you just a little bit of what this game can be, and we'll be right back.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one thing I can say for sure. She knows for sure how to hold that
I cannot.
Sure do. She sure does. She sure does. All right. Clean it up. Clean it up, god dog. Clean it up. Huh? Huh? Clean it up. What we got? What we got? What we got? Clean it up. Oh, come on, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. Where we going? Where's she going? Where's she going? Where's she trying to go? Where's she trying to go? Told y'all she is surgeon. She is surgeon. What I love too, man, if you have enough room in your room, you can actually walk around the table, look in here, look at the balls and everything. Hey, baby. How you doing, baby? How you doing, honey?
Honey.
She not even paying attention to me, y'all. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness. She keeping it. Y'all see her. Y'all see her. I think I am in a betting mood, baby. I think I'm in a betting mood, okay? I'm in a betting mood. We 4-4. We, you know what I'm saying? It's 4-4 right now. We win this right now. We win this right now. Let's go. Let's go. What we got? What we got? All right, let me get down low. Let me get down low. Hold up. Yeah. Let me get down. Yeah, let me get down. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see what she got right here. There we go. Let's see
I'm
if she
trying to
gonna
get
it.
over there.
Come on, let's see if she can get it. She trying to get it, y'all. There you go. All right. This is a promo video shot right here. You got to get it in. You got to get it in. Oh, right in my face. Right in my face. You should have been recording that. That would have been funny. Right in my face. Oh, gosh. All right, y'all. Well, this game has been brought to you by, since she's about to basically clean the entire table right now. Come on.
Yes, indeed. Well, y'all gonna see a little bit of more of that tomorrow on our VR date night, man. We really enjoyed Forever Pool, so shout out to Forever Games, of course, for allowing us to get early access to that game. So we really do. In fact, I think we're gonna give a code away. I think we're gonna y'all gotta stay on though. Y'all gotta stay on until the end of the show, and we're gonna give a free game code away to someone in the chat.
For Forever Pool.
For Forever Pool. So you can be able to get it in there and get y'all butt whooped as well. But anyway, so what we about to do, y'all, is we about to bring up our guest of the night. This brother, okay? All right, I'm gonna go down some accolades real quick, okay? Let's start off with he is the He's built Hardy World. Okay, I don't know if anyone's been there. Anyone been there Hardy World before? Oh, you ain't been to Hardy World. Okay. Club 90. Okay. All right. Baller Alert. Okay. YR Metal Mall. Oh, okay.
My goodness.
Let's see. Spades, Black Spades, Starcade, Keno. Like the brother. You know what? He's a hard-working man. All right. He is a hard-working man, so I don't even need to bring up nothing else. He is a dear brother to us, and I like to call him the hardest. Well, no, I'm gonna call him the James Brown. Okay, the James Brown of Horizon Worlds. Put y'all hands together for Mr. Hardy West.
Boy.
I snuck this on you, bro. Anyway, what's good with you, man? What's good with you, bro? Come on, do y'all love that picture? Hold on, look, just 1 second. Is that Hardy West? Brother, it is great to have you on here, man. What is good with you, fam?
Man, you took me out with that one, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yes,
Nah,
bruh.
that was
That was a look. Look, let me tell you something. That was a last minute, and like it was right before you called. I told Joy, I said, Joy, look, when he come on, when I introduce him, I'm gonna have this graphic up, and so when I come to him, it's gonna make so much sense. But yeah, bro, I call you the hardest working, one of the hardest working men inside of Horizon Worlds, bro. You are the James Brown of Horizon Worlds, bro. How you feeling today, man?
I feel good. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it's an honor to be on this show. I've seen you guys' journey from when you first entered, Horizon Worlds and everything y'all been doing with the inside with Joy in the Morning, the Dunverse
Mhm.
and everything. So I appreciate you guys having me here, and you know, I'm in y'all corner.
Man, we appreciate that, brother.
Awesome.
We appreciate
Awesome.
that.
So we're going to get right into it, Hardy. So for those of for the people who do not know who you are, we have people that have never been in the metaverse before on this show tuning in. Who is Hardy West?
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Hardy West is an avatar inside of Horizon Worlds who came in and was thinking business, all business. I came in, I seen the opportunity, and I went for it, and I continue to build on that um, for the past 11 months. December 2nd to be a year since I've entered Horizon Worlds, but since I've been in, I've been able to create places for people like me, and also inspire some creators that created more places for people like not only like me, but just people of color and the younger generation, young and old. So that's
Yeah.
who I am.
Awesome, awesome. So, for those who don't know all that you do, tell us more about the projects that you had. Jay Dunn already listed out the laundry list of worlds that you have,
And that wasn't
but
even all of them.
and that wasn't even all of them. But tell us a little bit more. Dive deep into the thought process of each build that you've had. Um,
Mhm.
where were you mentally when you were making these? What was that? Let's go. Let's start off with Club 90 since that's playing right now.
Club 90, I used to DJ full time, and back when I was in college, I used to manage a bar and everything, and I used to promote parties and stuff. So doing a club, I felt like it was a chance for me to be a player and a coach, DJ, run it and everything. So it was a dream. Everybody wants to own a club, Um, well, where at least where I'm from, but it was a dream, and but I knew when I did it, I wanted it to be upscale. I wanted it to scream black excellence,
Mm.
upscale hip hop, and it's had a lot of success. It definitely had a lot of success early on, and anytime I do something there, it's always a good time.
Most definitely. And so when people enter in Club 90, they have this whole experience that, they encounter. What was your mindset of creating that? Because it's like it's tailor made for each person
Yeah.
to go in there and experience. Was that on purpose?
Yeah, I think in any nightclub there's a there's a gap in status, or there's a
Mm.
status thing. So
Hmm.
you got the people who love to stay on the dance floor. You got the people that like to watch the other people, and then you
That's
got the
me.
other people that, and then you got the other people that's in VIP. That don't want to be talked to, that want to hang around other VIPs and stuff. So I think if you do bring something like that into the metaverse, into a virtual world, you won't fully capture the essence of I guess I'll say a real nightclub if you don't implement the status
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, man, that makes a lot of sense, man. I'll tell you, one of our first, times going into Club 90, I think I've even mentioned this on a previous podcast. I had never been into a real nightclub before. So it was like my first time feeling very important. In VIP, you beamed me up, Scotty, up to VIP, and you was like, the first time's free. And yeah, it was incredible, man. And I was looking and I was enjoying it. You even had the money guns in there. I was like, yo, man, I feel like this is it, man. This is it, man. So I really, really just love what you do with the builds that you do and the way they feel. I know you recently just did something with Club 90 as well to remodel it as well, right?
Yeah, so I added a front register. Like if you were to go to Club 90 right now, because it isn't open, it would not let you in. You would just walk past the front door, the front desk, and then it'll just respond you back to the start. But when the club is open, I have a person working the door, um, and they can actually use the register to charge you Hardy Stars to get in. So
Mm.
that's a new feature. And then I implemented a bar where you can use your Hardy Stars to to um, to purchase virtual drinks. I have water. I have Hardy Juice. I have 90 Brew. I have I call it Vine, but it's it's like wine, but um,
Dope.
it's a whole nother way
Man,
to promote.
I gotta please, Joy, give me one sec. I gotta ask, man. You love to put your name in front of things. Hardy Juice,
It's the brand. I
Hardy
get it.
Stars. And I know there's a purpose behind that name. It's something that you've shared a few times. If you don't mind, brother, just if you could just we gonna deviate just for 1 second. Could you share a little bit as to that why that name matters to you? Why the name Hardywood? Because that's not
Yeah,
your true name, right?
yeah. It's not my name. My grandfather name is Hardy, Hardy Pyatt. Um, and I named my son uh, Wes Hardy. Well, I wanted to name him first. I wanted his first name to be Hardy, but my fiance was like, "Nah." So we chose Wes because her grandfather name is Wesley. So we broke it
Oh,
down to Wes, and his
Wow.
middle name is Hardy. Um, so
absolutely
he's
love that.
he's the real Hardy West.
Say that again,
Uh,
bro. Say that again. Hold on. This
yeah,
is a hot ticket moment. Okay, everybody. Say it again.
my son. He's the real Hardy West. I think I call him Hardy more than West. But it is family. It's family meaning behind the name. My grandfather was lost his life when my mom was like 8, so I never even
Wow.
got a chance to meet him. But the
Wow.
thing is, and he died from gun violence, and
Mm,
and like if that wouldn't have happened, I think the trajectory of my mother's and my aunts and uncles' life would have been totally different because he had a
Mm.
good job. He was taking care of 4 kids,
Wow.
and
wow.
my grandmother didn't work at all. She didn't have to work, but
Yeah.
when he lost his life, it was never the same. So um, it's been an uphill battle, and I'm the type of person that I got one life to live, and I want to, uh, I don't want to replace him, but I want to be able to do what he was able to do while he was on this earth. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that
yeah,
legacy that's going to keep going on and on. I absolutely love that. And so, going to the next question, we were talking about Hardy Stars. You cannot do anything without Hardy Stars in the Starcade. So, let's talk about that. The Starcade. Pause
yeah.
that right quick. Pause right quick. Vic, we gonna run it back.
Oh
but
Lord.
but anywho, so yeah, let's talk about the Starcade.
Yeah, the Starcade. I mean, it is what it looked like. It's a casino. I mean, it's an adult arcade. You know, I didn't want it because I was going to call it the Star Casino, but I called my good friend Tone Scarfo. He's the owner of Culture and Art Bar, and I asked him. I said, "What do you think about the Starcino or the Starcade?" And he was like, "Man, Starcade." He was like, "Starcino don't sound right." So I was like, "Yeah, all right." So I went with the Starcade because it's not. I don't want it to have the super gambling, you know, feel. I still want people to
Mm,
be able to have
Mhm.
fun and enjoy themselves and not feel pressure. That's why you get 500 Hardy stars every day that you visit the Starcade, and then you can earn another 125 Hardy stars every 15 minutes that you stay in the world. So I'm not clutching the Hardy stars. There's ways you can earn Hardy stars for sure.
yeah.
Yes, most
I
definitely.
love that, man. Look, we got some comments. We got to get to some of these comments, man. People in here. So we got Kanye West saying, "I think I play spades in Harder World." Well, thank you so much, Kanye West. That's great to hear. Brandon Butler said, "Salute Hardy World. Appreciate that." DC Creation said, "Salute, salute." And Notorious Big said, "All right, bet, run it back." Run it back. It's an inside joke, y'all. What's the name of the game, bro? What's the dice game? What's the name of the dice game?
The CeeLo.
CeeLo.
I don't lost some many hardest stars at CeeLo thanks to some of these people in this chat that I'm not going to talk about. But it's powerful, man. Now there's one build. I'm sure Joy's about to get into this. That I would say brand wise was a huge deal, especially early on in the
Yes.
metaverse. What's that brand name? Ball Alert, right?
Yeah, Baller Alert. Yeah, man. Oh man, like Baller Alert is the original, shade room. I want to say I probably heard about Baller Alert before I heard about TMZ. For the culture, it's all about the culture, all about hip hop culture, black culture. Um, they're just cool. The it's a woman led company, um, and she's been able to 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 do a lot with the platform that she has, and for me to be the one to bring her into the metaverse and do everything that I've done up until now for her is just an honor, man.
Wow.
Like she's got my back 100%, and I
Yeah.
try not to let her down.
Well, you do a phenomenal job
Yeah.
DJing every Thursday. And we've had some special guests that came in as well. But
Yeah.
Hardy, every time we come in there, the place is jumping for real.
Yeah, just looking at some of this scenery, man, this takes us back because this is an older build. This goes what March is when this launched specifically. I want to say
Yeah,
it was one of the first big brands that I remember coming into the metaverse, and to have it be a black owned, people of color brand is just humongous. And I remember that night for a reason because right after the original party, everyone went outside. A few people who are in the chat right now was actually there, and you gave this whole speech, and you basically said, look, y'all, it's our time, it's our opportunity. Don't waste your time. Me and Joy was sitting there listening to you. You
Yeah,
see where we are today, man. So we want to just tell you once again, you can't get enough flowers from us. We
most
appreciate
definitely.
you for everything that you've done for people of color, for let's just call it straight black people, us,
In the culture.
in the culture, because you were bold enough to make space. You were bold enough to bring in brands and connect with brands that actually matter to us. So that's incredible, man, and that's something that you should be celebrated on, for
thank
Most
sure.
you, thank you.
definitely.
I actually have a update from Baller Alert World. I'm hoping to get it done and published tonight for Baller Alert
Awesome.
tonight because it is Thursday. It's Baller Alert Thursday, so We in there 10 p.m. 10 p.m. We in there. If you want to be a part of the No Legs Dance contest,
Oh
which
Lord,
we
go ahead and
do
plug
every
it. Go ahead and plug it.
we do every Thursday, No Legs Dance contest. You got to be there by 10 to sign up. You can win $50. Ball Alert has given away over $2,500 this
That's
year
amazing.
Wow.
to people in the metaverse. And what other brand is doing that?
Oh, go ahead and talk your talk, bro. Go ahead and talk your talk. I
Yeah.
know Joy got another question loading up, but go ahead and talk your talk. I like that, man. I like that, man. What you got, Joy?
So, the next thing that we're going to talk about is spades. When we talk about for the culture, let's deep dive into spades for the
Oh
people who do
goodness.
not know what spades is, or didn't even know that this was possible in the metaverse. Explain what you created.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's Godzilla, man. It was Godzilla. I mean, it was a dream for me, up until I knew it was possible. I looked for a person that was possible, that I that could, make it happen, scripted, because I'm not really that advanced of a scripter. Luckily, Bill, I was introduced to Bill through Tone Scarfo. Bill Production let me know he could do it after doing some tests. He gave me the go ahead, and hey, the rest is history. Like when Spades came out, I think I was doing private games in the back room. I think you guys might have been in one of those sessions.
We
Yeah.
Um,
were, man. I remember that.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, that was like I think end of May, early June. And once the game was done, man, it just it broke records, man. The amount of support that I've got since I released Spades was more than I ever could have hoped for.
Yeah.
There are people out there that love it just as much as I do.
I'm looking at it, bro. You have a whole group, okay? A whole group. Hardy World Spades on Facebook. Okay, y'all. This is a whole group, y'all. With 174 members here, okay? And I think I'm actually in this group, which is funny. It's a private group for spades, okay? Just for
Yes.
spades, which is incredible, man. Just the point that you have a world. Can you do you mind giving us some numbers as to how long people stay in your world, in this spades world?
Well, what I think right now, I looked at the numbers. It's at like 40,000 hours spent.
Wow.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
there's 7,000 hours in a year. So I think that's about six almost 6 years people have spent in spades, and that's in the
Wow.
past 6 months or 5 months. The average
My
time
goodness.
spent in the world is 50 minutes. Um, I recently released Black Spades, which is a Joker Joker Deuce Deuce modification, and that one is consistent. 50 minutes spent in the world, and that one is already,
Wow.
I think it's like 10K. Or no, it's a little less, but
The
I
point
had. Hmm.
let me just say that the point that you have to sit there and go, I think it's like a year time in there, and it's only been out for like 2 months or something like that. Come on, man.
Like
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
Mind blown, man. Mind blown. Once again, comments in here saying, "Oh, I'm here tonight." Yes, you in here tonight, brother. We appreciate you. D said, "Let's get it, spades." Everybody's saying it.
Yeah.
Kanye West, even
Hmm.
Kanye West, he's saying, "I'm down for some spades." We appreciate you, Kanye. They said spades wasn't possible. Come on now. Man,
Wow.
this man been dreaming about space since the day he got into Horizon Worlds, okay? And we got
That is
we got
true.
Meta News saying, "Hey, but nah, bro, like
Hey, Meta News.
Spades is so huge." I remember that night. Joy, you remember that night when we went in there to test it, and we was
Yes.
literally in there for what,
Had to
$2.
be 2 hours just playing in. It was just such an incredible thing to be able to really play spades in the metaverse. You know, that's super crazy. And I do want to take it to this moment. I don't know if you remember, Hardy, but I'm going to bring it back to your remembrance when we were enjoying the morning, and
Mm.
there was this guy who came in. His name was Diamond Candy. He came into the world. He didn't know what was going on, but we were talking about um different things to where he felt so comfortable enough to share his own personal story. And he took the time to say that Hardy World Spades saved his life.
Yeah.
And what he meant was that, you know, he said he went on to say that he wanted to commit suicide and whatnot, but his daughter bought him the headset and he got connected into spades. He met some amazing people and he was so grateful to Hardy for creating that space. And so, what did that mean to you? How did that impact you to hear that from somebody that, you know, you don't even know that it impacted them like that? But how did that make you feel?
Oh man, it made me feel amazing. Like, you know, um, I think I think a lot of people, because Bill scripted the game. Um, you know, Bill will even tell you, like, if it wasn't for Hardy, because he's French, he don't really know how to play spades and stuff. So we kind of it was really a team effort. But a lot of people told me, oh, you paid too much for that. You shouldn't have paid for that. You know, but when I hear things like that, like, I got my money back. Just off of that, I don't I don't know. Like, it's so many stories of people going through domestic violence.
Mm.
We just had somebody just announce they beat cancer while at the spades table, and she was using
Wow.
spades to kind of get through get through her chemo treatments
My
Wow.
and
God, bro. My
and
God.
everything. And like literally, I was there, and she got the phone call. She's like, "Hold up!" And she came on. She just started crying. She was running around her avatar. We like, cause we all know her situation. Like, it's like a family in there. We all know her situation, so we like silent. And then she was like, "I don't have to do chemo no more."
Wow.
Lady Obi, yeah, that's the picture. Yeah, yeah, man. I think a couple people, started tearing up and everything.
So no
Um,
no 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 no. You ain't gonna roll over that. Did Hardy West tear up?
man, I could be extra. Like, I could be real extra. You know, shout out to Lady Obi and everybody in space. I know they know me. I know they
Yeah.
know me. But I give all the credit. I give all the credit, to the man upstairs. But in my
Come on.
head, I was thinking, did Space just hear her?
Just get
I
get
knew he was
out.
gonna
I
take
knew he
But
was.
it.
but
That boy said did spades.
but
Spades
not.
healed.
But
This I can't
like
wait for the comment section to catch. This is gonna be the point. I'm gonna record this piece and I'm putting this on. That boy say all credit to the man upstairs. Hold on, let me do it how he did it. All credit to the man upstairs. But I was thinking in my head, did spades. The point that only Hardy, I think even God say in heaven, only God saying in heaven, only you could say that. Hardy saves lives. Look, Beneficial says Hardy saves lives. And then yes,
Yes.
says Don McKinney had everyone in tears. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, bro, also for being a proponent for telling people to document the process. You actually have the clip. We have the clip as well. Showing the whole Diamond Candy piece is on your Instagram. It wasn't playing,
Yeah.
the audio wasn't playing, so I didn't want to mess up anything. But like literally that, the point that you have documenting all of these different things, and
Hmm.
all the worlds. I want to say what's the world count now? You like around what 12 worlds total?
hmm.
And this is the thing, 12 successful worlds. That's the key here.
Yeah.
I would say, uh, I
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got time to count them.
yeah. We got time to count them,
Okay,
man.
okay, okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
so
go down the
I did
line.
the state. I did
11-11.
11-11.
Yep.
Hmm.
Uh, Ball Alert.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Wire Meta Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Loveland.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Don't forget
Um,
Club 90 and Hardy
Club
World.
90. Club 90. Hardy World. Hardy World Studios.
There we go.
Culture and Art Bar.
Okay, we at 9.
Starcade.
Mm-hmm. Keno,
Spades.
Black
Black
Spades, and
Spade.
Keno.
Kino.
And you still got some that's unreleased. Don't mention them on this podcast.
No. I actually do want to mention some stuff. I got something. We was since
Uh-oh.
we was on the spades. I have a solo spades coming out. Solo spades. So
Come
you
Oh
on.
can,
wow!
yeah.
Breaking news.
Solo
Yeah.
spades coming out. Is this the time to let people know something else they got going on?
I mean, bro, we think we still got some questions. Let's save that one for like the last thing. There's still other
Okay.
questions because the topic tonight, that now that we are at the meat of this matter, is all about going all into the metaverse, right? So Joy has some questions she want to ask specifically on that.
Yeah. So when we say that you've gone all in on the metaverse, how has the metaverse changed your life?
That's good.
Yes, definitely added another level of focus. Um, I I've done a lot, man. Like I said earlier, I've been a DJ. I've done rapping.
Oh
I've
God, you should have never said that. You should have never said. I
ah,
got a song queued up. I got a song queued up.
that's
All I'm
all
gonna say,
right.
I'm just
I
going.
was good.
Yeah,
I was
I'm gonna
good.
just use the word lit. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. But go ahead, bro.
But I think this is the first thing that not it did- it was like I don't know if y'all remember, like if you love Horizon now, there was a time when you heard that load up music, that blue screen, and you just like was just happy, you know. I used to
Hold
literally
up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. You can
like I
get up.
used to get a
Say that.
a good feeling
Mm,
Yeah.
just from hearing that,
wow.
um, and it was fresh, it was new, and man, I could stay in build mode for hours. You know, I'm not saying that changed that much, but it has changed. The more serious things has gotten. Um, but yeah, I'm sorry, I might have forgot the question.
No, the question is, how has the metaverse changed your life since you've,
Oh,
been a part of it? Yeah.
Um, yeah, I definitely didn't know Ball Alert and the CEO Robin before I um you know got into the metaverse. She's been able to connect me with some really dope people in the music industry, some top executives at some black brand companies. Um, I've been able to do things with Meta, well
Mm-hmm.
for Meta, like they featured me for Black History Month. They put my world in the Meta Connect this
Come on,
year,
come on.
which was the reason why I got into the metaverse from watching the one from the previous year. So that was super cool. They actually flew me out to San Francisco. I got to meet the team. Um, it was a great experience. They took care of me and everything. So shout out to Meta for that and all the P PMMs. I think it's PPMs. I think that's what their titles are. But yeah, I mean, compared to last year, you know, this at this time of the year, I would say that I'm not lost. I think I was
Mm.
lost last year. I know exactly where I'm at.
Mm.
Even if I don't know exactly where I'm at, I know where I'm not. You know,
Yeah.
so and that's better, and that's and where I am is better than where I was. So it's definitely changed my life for the better. It's put me on a path, on a direction somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
Wow, man. I've heard you say it on a few shows that, around this time last year, you were kind of like, money was tight. Money was strange. And this it's actually links into
mhm.
Kedrick Foster um, just asked a question that is actually linking into this. Is there currently a real market for selling worlds, or is that a ways away? So, knowing your story, being able to be privy to your story on multiple interviews you've done, and, because we are fans of you and, family to you. You've mentioned a few times, like, man, I was broke. Like, I was looking for a headset. I ain't even have a headset. I had to borrow
Mhm.
my stepdad's or something like that headset or something like that. And I'm like, man, I just got to make this happen. How has, just a year later, like what Joy was saying, a year later, how has your position been? Are you still struggling? Is it like, oh my God, I'm just still in the same position, or has things really shifted for you to where you know how to get your next meal?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I think I have more control now. You know, I have more control. So it's like, if I do, wanna take this just to get past, I could do that. Um, or I can up my value and just say no. You know, um, but yeah, I'm not. People are coming to me. Last year I was waiting on them. This year I'm not really waiting on them. They're coming. It's just like which email am I clicking on,
Wow,
or who
that's
am I
good.
Yeah.
responding to? A lot of the stuff just it's just not worth it to me, uh, and I like making money. It's just some stuff just don't make sense.
Yeah,
Um, and like I said, I recognize where I am. I don't want to devalue myself at all. And like last year was, I was in a career where there's thousands of people doing it. You
mm,
know, like I mean, a graphic design, building websites. There's more than 1,000.
yeah,
There's probably hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
But in here, there aren't as many, and especially providing it with the same quality that I do.
yeah.
So I'm getting ahead. I used this past 11 months to get ahead, educate myself, which I've been telling everybody. We are the experts. Even if you don't know as much as the person that knows everything in here, you're still an expert. You know,
Yeah.
um, you just got to put yourself in position, and you got to use this time to learn.
That's so good, man. That's
Most
so good.
definitely. And being one of the forerunners of, Horizon, being having early access to it and everything, you were one of the first people to actually try to monetize. And you got a lot of flack for that from
Mm-hmm.
different people and stuff like that. And now to see it come full circle to where some of those same people are um trying to do what you have done in December back then, what advice do you have to other people
That's
who are
so good.
venturing out into different things and people are so against you, but and you have the vision for yourself? What advice would you give to those people?
Keep going, keep going.
And could
You
you touch
know,
on what you went through during that time as well?
yeah, like when I first got in December, January, I saw the opportunity and I wanted to help other people see the opportunity. So I did a couple educational calls. I charged $50 for the call. And the first call I had like 40 some people on it. We did really well. The next call I probably had like 15 or something like that. But everybody that bought the call, I gave them VIP access to my world, to the upper section, the VIP section in my world, Hardy World. So it was kind of like I was kind of treating it like an NFT. Like you buy this, you get the VIP.
Hmm.
Some of the people in Horizon that had been there for a while and haven't been making money felt like I was scamming people or I was tricking people into giving me money to get him to Hardy World. When it was like, no, you can get in the Hardy World free, but if you want to get over to this VIP section to be a part of these serious conversations, then you would have had to been on that call.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, they did not like that. They did not like me making money or you know, doing what I was doing. It got so bad to the point I thought I was in trouble. I thought that Meta didn't like what I was doing because a lot of these people, some of these people work for Meta now. And I didn't get clarity until they featured me for Black History Month, which was like 2 months later in February, and when that happened, then I was like, oh, I must be, I must not be, I must be doing the right thing. So
Yeah.
now that I see, you know, everybody's trying to monetize everybody, you know, I don't even know how to feel. I don't want to say like I told y'all or anything like that. It kind of make me want to put out another $50 call.
Come on. Yeah, man, you became famous for that, and what's so powerful about what you're saying is that you persevered. You were the pilgrim. You were the one of the first people to try something and go against the grain, and now it's the trend. You trend set it. You set a new trend for so many other people. And whether they give
Most
you
definitely.
your flowers or not, we know the truth, the story, and the pieces of that. And there's been folks who've had to come back and say, you know what, man, I'm sorry. Maybe we were wrong about how we viewed this. And at the end of the day, when it's something that's so new, most of the time, if people don't understand it, then we demonize it. We make it something evil. We try to say, oh, he don't know what he's doing. And let's just be honest, a lot of that comes down to the color of your skin. Um, if you was a different color, which is why we have to get them to the metaverse to represent people of color and say, hey, it's more of us out here trying to do some things to change the narrative, to show people that there's so much more power when you look at us just as human beings and not just the color of our skins. So, man, thank you for breaking the ice. Thank you for taking the time to build something and make your mark on the metaverse for all of us. Because
Yes.
there's plenty of people on this call today of different races and creeds, and thought processes and beliefs. But because of a Hardy West coming into the metaverse and making that shift, it changed a lot of people's lives. And we're forever thankful, man, for all the things you've done, for sure. Joy, you got any other questions you wanted to ask?
No, I just wanted Hardy to shout out the different things that he has coming up, and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with us on Get Into the Metaverse.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I enjoy being on. I enjoy being on here. I think you know what you guys are doing is amazing. Like I'm I'm just so happy to see you guys doing what you're doing. Everybody that I see, all the creators I see in the chat. Like I think you know, I just want to continue to motivate and continue to inspire people. I do want to give all my knowledge away.
Mm,
I want to. Um, I can't do it. I can't give it to everybody, individually at the same time. But I
listen.
try to drop little gems here and there.
Yeah, that's powerful, man. I want to. This is an amazing moment. I believe this is your mom on here saying, "Hi, son. Um, love you." He like what? Wait, mama.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So she says
what's
she
up?
loves
What's
you.
up, Ma? You just getting on?
Yeah, love you. She's so proud of you. She said as well.
Oh,
And listen, man, we mean it. You know, we wanted to have you on here so that you can tell your story to encourage the next generation, the next creator, the next person to do something incredible. So I know you said you had another world you wanted to announce tonight, and I think it's
Yeah.
kind of linking
yeah.
into.
Before
Oh,
you
go
say
ahead.
that, you know, the show is called "Get Them to the Metaverse." What would you say to get somebody to join in and link in to the metaverse that's never been there before?
Oh man, this is a crazy question because they kind of asked me this question at Met Up in San Francisco, and I told them it depends on who's asking. It
Come
really
on.
does. It's such a because I'm not gonna have a problem. I'll sell the metaverse to anybody. I'll sell the metaverse to a dog. You know.
Roof, roof. That's
I
it.
think I think it's the social part. You either gonna come in for the social part, you either gonna come in for the opportunity, or you either gonna come in for the entertainment. You know, um, whichever one you selling. I'm selling. I just happen to be selling all three. You know, uh,
Yeah.
I'm giving them it all. So if a person needs some spice in their life, hey, we got some spice in Horizon. If a person is looking for a new source of income, what you know how to do, we probably need it in Horizon.
Come on. Come on.
If a person is lonely, or don't have any friends or a social life, come to Spades. You know, come to Spades.
Yeah.
Just come on mute. And just stand there. But there's something for everybody in the metaverse. I don't care if your life is wonderful. Like you guys, I remember you guys were saying this does it's not a fix for your relationship. It's amplifying and
Yeah, and it's an
Mhm.
enhancement. Yeah.
it's an enhancement. It's
Yeah.
an enhancement for you guys. So I believe um, I believe it can be that for so many other people. Um, if they give it a shot, once they put that thing on, it's over. That's how I feel.
That's it, man. Just put the
Yeah.
headset on, right? Just put the headset on. So
Just
yeah,
put
you
just put
have a
it on.
before we get off, you said you wanted to announce a new world that you are working on.
Well, it's actually not a new world,
Uh-oh.
but December 2nd is my 1 year anniversary in Horizon. Hardy Day. I like to put my name before
Hey.
stuff. We calling it Hardy Day, and and I'm doing a Hardy Star stimulus package. I'm giving 50.
Come on now.
I'm giving. I'm giving 50,000 Hardy Stars
Come on.
to everyone who comes to a world that I will announce
Okay.
Okay.
in between the hours that I announced them. Um, so I'm doing the 50,000 Hardy
Man,
Stars
I got to get that
stimulus
stimulus,
pack.
man. I got to
Yeah.
get that stimulus. Even your mom said, reach for the stars. The Hardy stars, that is. The
Yeah,
Hardy
mama.
stars, that
Yeah,
is.
mama, reach for the Hardy Stars.
The Hardy
Yeah.
stars. Hardy Day, yes. D said Hardy Day, yes.
And
Um,
and and if anybody, can you send me a list because I want to give some Hardy Stars away to some subscribers. If you liking the video, if you subscribing, screenshot
hey.
it, get it, send it with your username to J Dunn or Joy Rain, and so they let me know so I can get you some Hardy Stars. We doing 2,500 Hardy Stars for everybody that's subscribed and like
Hey, so
Hey.
but you know what, man? You know what? Let me just look at the screen. Y'all better go subscribe real quick. Y'all better make subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. We got 8 thumbs up right now. We need to get more thumbs up and the actual go like the video that you're watching. Help it push it on the algorithm, of course. But yeah, man, I'm super super excited about today's show. This has been a phenomenal show, man. Thank you again for being on and being such a phenomenal guest, man. And you also are a fan as well. You watch the show all the time, so we of course want to just thank you for taking the time
Thank
out to
you.
watch the show. We know you got to get ready for what Baller Alert
Baller alert.
Thursday. All right, so the no
ball
legs
alert.
dance contest. Do I have to? So I can't have legs to do it. You know, that's a bad joke. That's a bad joke.
Yeah.
That was a bad joke. All right. Well, you know, I
Oh
just
my
wanted to
God.
say, guys, it's really been a pleasure having the Hardy West on the podcast today. And you know, we got something else to give away. You giving away 2,500 stars. Okay, we got a code to give away, right? We got a code to give away for Forever Pool. And you know what? It only makes sense because honestly, this person was the first person in the chat, and they've been killing the chat this entire time and been showing mad love in the chat. So not only is she getting 2,500 Hardy stars, but she also is gonna get the pool
So
game.
pool, yeah,
VR pool.
congratulations.
Says D, you
Miss
got
D,
it. You get
congratulations.
the pool game, the new game. Yeah, so we're gonna be sending you that code after we get off here. So connect with Joy in her DMs, and we will get that code your way. We appreciate you guys, and listen, we're gonna do a lot more like this a lot. So when you come on, make sure you get in early. You never know.
Participate in the chat.
Participate in the chat.
Mama,
You never know.
subscribe, mama.
Look. To subscribe, mom. But yeah, like you never know. You never know. We got all kind of stuff we're gonna be giving away. We may give out merch one day. We may have a huge giveaway. You just never know until you stay to the end. So we appreciate you guys so much, and we love you guys for tuning in once again to Get Them to the Metaverse. You got any last words, Joy?
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We cannot wait until the next episode. So y'all be on our social medias at JoyRainVR, at JDunnRP, and at The Hardy West. We are going to be promoting more Get 'em to the Metaverse.
Get them to the Metaverse. Hey, we gotta get them to the Metaverse. All right, y'all. We gonna see y'all next time. Peace.